All right, so hopefully by now you've gotten a little bit used to these vocabulary videos. Today I'm really going to be hashing out some ideas that you're going to see again in just a moment in the regular video, but I think getting a double dose is going to be good because today we're going to talk about something that's completely new and foreign to you, and that thing is called radians. Okay, so radians are another unit of measure for angles. So what we've been taught since we were little was we do degrees. Okay, we've always done degrees. So this angle right here, we know it's less than 90 degrees, more than 0 degrees, so on and so forth. Well, we can actually call this something besides degrees. And the thing that we're going to start using is radians. And radians are used a lot in upper level mathematics. So do take it seriously. The more seriously you take learning radians now, the easier it's going to be later. Go and ask anybody that took trig last year and they will tell you you need to take radians seriously. So whenever we're talking about angles, now that we are in trig, I'm going to teach you a new symbol. And you may have seen this symbol before, but if you haven't, it's like a 0 with a line through it. And it's called theta. Okay? And this is the variable that we use for an unknown angle measure, theta. So just like we've always used x for unknowns, well, now we're going to use the symbol called theta. And so right here, I'm going to draw a little tiny theta for our unknown angle measure. Now, we can actually calculate radian measure, and that's what this second definition is. It's calculated by dividing the length of an intercepted arc by the length of the radius. So to be able to understand this definition, you need to know what an intercepted arc is. So this is something that comes from geometry, but for some of you, maybe it's been a little while. So an intercepted arc is the arc that your two rays create. So you can see here this line that I just outlined. Sorry about that. This line that I just outlined, that is the intercepted arc. Think about like a football player catches something. All right, this is where the two rays cross, and the arc that's created there is the intercepted arc. So for the calculation, you divide the length of the intercepted arc, so this thing right here, by the length of the radius, and hopefully you all know what a radius is. The radius is right here from the origin out to the edge of your circle. And so just so you know, when we're talking about radians, something we're going to be talking about a lot more is a circle, and that'll all kind of mesh together later. But for right now, just know that radians are another unit of measure, and that they can be calculated, although you're not going to see very much more calculation after Unit 1. Usually the radian measure will be given to you, or we'll be finding it by a different method than the one that's spoken of here. All right, so you're going to get another rehashing of that, so no need to really rewatch this video right now because you'll be hearing all about calculating radian measure in just a moment.